Good morning, Packers fans. Happy Thursday. It's Aaron Negler here with your Packers Daily Chat. Coming to you live on the Cheesehead TV social channels. The Packers will be back out on the practice field this afternoon, most likely in pads, but we'll see how hard Matt LaFleur wants to push the boys. Today, practice getting ready for the Bears. We'll hear from Matt a little later this afternoon, and then a couple players after practice. But right now, it's time to talk to you fine folks and let you know about the Feeding America Eastern Wisconsin Own Hunger Week campaign. You've heard me talk about it all this week. I'm going to keep talking about it right through the Bears game. People, I can't thank you guys enough. The Own Hunger campaign has raised $6,822 as of this moment, equivalent to 27,288 meals. Nearly 30,000 meals have been provided by Packers fans with the Own Hunger Week campaign. We're close to hovering around $400 in merch as well. That gets added on after the fact. Cannot stress enough how much we appreciate it here at Cheesehead TV and, of course, Feeding America Eastern Wisconsin. If you haven't jumped on board yet, please consider doing so. I know this time of year there are a lot of kind of charitable donations, places vying for your attention. They're all very, very worthy, obviously. But if you can find it in your heart to give even $1 provides 4 meals. Obviously, we love more than that, but anything you can do. 2 very easy ways to donate to 1 in 8 people in Eastern Wisconsin who are going hungry this holiday season. You can help. You can help just by going to the description in this video. The link to donate online is right there. Or to make it even easier, you can just text from your phone. Text the word Cheesehead to 41444. That's 41444. Again, anything you can do. You can donate any amount. Every yard helps us get us closer to our goal, much like the Packers marching down the field on the Bears to get in the end zone. Own Hunger Champion shirts and hoodies are also available on the website. 100% of the proceeds go to Feeding America Eastern Wisconsin. So a shirt purchase equals 40 meals to a neighbor in need. Like I said, they have been selling really well. We cannot thank you guys enough. Bottom of my heart, all our hearts at Cheesehead TV. Thank you so much for all everyone has done, and let's keep it going. We got 3 more days to go. Let's get to that $10,000 goal and really help some folks in Eastern Wisconsin. Hello to everybody in the comments section, in the chat this morning. Good to see everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I think Brandy's got my favorite comment ever in the history of YouTube, saying, "Why is everyone always in a good mood?" Sheesh. That's phenomenal. Brandy, you're the best. That is just the best. Johnny Rivers, thanks for the super chat. Morning, Nags. I thought of a potential shirt premise for Cheesehead TV last night. The Nijman cometh, Yosh with cat eyes. Hey, man, anything's possible. Only in the Green Bay fandom could you conceivably put out a shirt about the 3rd string left tackle and probably sell a few. I love it. Riley, thanks for the super chat. Favre and Rodgers get all the attention. When's the last time Packers went more than 2 or 3 years without at least a good quarterback? Huh? But when's the last time Packers went more than 2 or 3 years without at least a good quarterback? It's been a while. I mean, do you classify Mikowski as a good quarterback? I mean, I would. I know some people who didn't back in the day. But, man, I lived through it. My childhood, that's the last time. That would be the last time. Nuclear Family, thanks for the super chat. I'm not trying to be snarky. Right. Just learning the game and don't know how to scout talent. Why is Fields so highly regarded? He has Zach Wilson numbers. Oh, well, yeah, but numbers don't mean anything your rookie year. You're learning the league. You're learning how defenses operate, the speed of the game. Who knows who you're playing with up front, your skill position players, the coaching staff, the scheme you're being asked to run. There's so many kind of variables that go into it. The numbers don't mean nothing. He's got a great arm. He's got great mobility, great pocket sense. His pocket presence is really, really good. He can make any throw you want all over the field. Physically he's gifted. It is a big-time question, though, whether he is going to be given the support he needs in Chicago. Who knows what happens with Nagy? You got to think he's gone. But whoever comes in next, who is he going to be playing with? Who are the skill position players? What's the offensive line like? It hasn't been great this year, and that's why he's been running for his life. Undoubtedly why he broke 2 ribs. There's so much that goes into it, but don't get it twisted. That kid is talented as hell. And so is Zach Wilson, for that matter. And he's playing in New York with the fucking Jets. They're terrible. So, yeah, no, don't look at numbers, especially their rookie years. That means very, very little. Soder, thanks for the super chat. Just a plane to Milwaukee. Looking forward to a long weekend in the exotic Fox cities. Oh, very nice, sir. Enjoy Oshkosh on your way, on your trials and tribulations up to Green Bay, Wisconsin. May I interest you in a Menasha, perhaps? Or maybe Kokona? Good times, Soder. Good times. Robin, thanks for the super chat. Everyone, have a great time at the Patreon meetup. We will, Robin. Oh, and a little note to those of you signing up like yesterday for Patreon. No, you're not. I'm sorry. We don't have no room at the inn, first of all. But also, we've been talking about this for like 2 months. You don't just get to sign up the day before the event and go, hey, I'm a Patreon. That's not how it works, man. Come on, man, as they say on Monday Night Football. Although, obviously, we appreciate the support. We appreciate anyone who supports Cheesehead TV. But yes, the Patreon meetup is way beyond capacity at this point. Robin, thank you, buddy. I wish you could be here. Really, I would love to meet you guys in person. But we will definitely be thinking of you on Saturday. David, thanks to the super chat. That Campen piece was fantastic. Yes, it was. Oh, man. Really great. I mean, that's NFL Films, right? They've got everything. So, but the fact that they were able to go back into their archives and get so much great sideline audio and just like interviews and stuff, footage. So James Campen was the man. And I said it on Twitter. I think I've talked about it here before. Literally probably the first person with the Packers outside of PR to ever give Cheesehead TV the time of day. He said when I met him in Indy at the Combine, I think it was like my second Combine ever. He said, I really appreciate what you guys are doing. Like Cheesehead TV, it's really cool. Out of nowhere, guy, I didn't think he would know me from Adam, but he's the most generous person in the world. Like you hear Aaron talk about it in that piece, what a big heart he has. And yeah, that's been my experience with James. So I know people may have missed it on FS1 last night. It will be up on YouTube eventually. I'll obviously give it a shout out on Twitter when it's available on YouTube because everyone should watch it. Campy's just the best. Marshall, thanks for the super chat. In their primes, who you got? Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon, or Amon Green, Eddie Lacy? Interesting. Very, very interesting. In their primes, AJ Dillon hasn't even hit his prime yet. So give me Jones and Dillon. But Amon Green, Eddie Lacy is no joke. Randy motherfucking Wright. I love people are throwing out like David Whitehurst and Randy Wright now. Man, those are some rough years, man. LT86, thanks for the super chat. Can we get some love for Smash during Bears week? Oh, hell yes. Hey, and speaking of Smash, shout out to Amos and a couple of his teammates, it appears, surprising kids with a shopping spree, and I think they bought them shoes and stuff. Like that is cool as hell. That is awesome. Chris, thanks for the super chat. Wish I could go to the meetup. Hopeful to see you at the games, though it's a possibility. If I do, I'll buy you a beer and a bowl of noodles. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, I'll be around, man. I was just on the radio with Zabe, and I'm going to be sitting with those guys, and we'll be out and about prior to the game. So be on the lookout. Definitely. Everyone, stand at attention. Jay Western has arrived. Jay Western has arrived. A lot of Jared Valdeers on Patreon, it sounds like. That's really good, except they don't have COVID, hopefully. Cyril, what's up, buddy? I haven't seen you in a while. Nice to super chat. Moved across the country, a new time zone. Rarely has me catch you live just to say thanks for the content. Cyril, that's greatly appreciated, man. You're never on the happy hours anymore. Never talked to you. Obviously, you've been busy, so now I know why. But we miss you, man. Hope you're doing well. I hope the move went smoothly. Can we throw to Big Dog more? Rob, I'd love it, but I doubt that's ever a staple in this offense. They like it as a kind of when they least expect it kind of move, but you never know. I mean, the fact that they're down, a Tunyon, and they've got to utilize tight ends somehow in the passing game, you would think. I think DeGuara will see more targets and more opportunities, but yeah, I think we'll see maybe a smidge more Big Dog. He's got to hold on to the football, though. One real unfortunate fumble there against the Rams. Kevin, thanks for the super chat. Hey, Nags, when in Green Bay, do you ever go to Cheesesteak Rebellion? Philly steaks with a Star Wars theme. Seems right up your alley. Kevin, I have been told about this place many, many times, but I have yet to go. Maybe I'll hit it up this weekend. We'll see. I'm just gonna say this out front, just to be transparent and honest. It's just any Star Wars kind of gimmicky thing like that usually kind of turns me off, rubs me the wrong way. But I'm sure I'll go and I love it. So I will definitely give it a shot. Wouldn't hate to see Amari make some plays while Cobb heals up. Lizalicious, I'm right there with you. I mean, the fact that Cobb didn't even participate in practice yesterday would suggest he's definitely out for the Bears game. But core injury, never like to see that. They can linger. They can be problematic. But like you say, next man up, Amari. Hopefully it gives him an opportunity or two. I mean, but we all know they can put him out there and they can make him, part of the rotation, what have you. But Rodgers probably isn't throwing to him on a dare. Maybe if it's like the first read designed, he's got a rub route, he's wide open, then Aaron makes the throw. But if he's like some of these corner routes in the end zone that he's throwing to Cobb, I don't think he's throwing that to Amari. I've been wrong before. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, let me give a quick shout out to our newest partner, our partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook. That's right. You folks, you know what it's all about. You got to download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now to use promo code Cheesehead. You want to use the code Cheesehead. DraftKings Sportsbook is giving all new players a deposit bonus up to $1,000 in free credits with their first deposit. Head to DraftKings Sportsbook app right now and check out all that they have to offer, including same-game parlays, player props, live betting, and so much more. DraftKings, America's top-rated sportsbook app, is safe, secure, and reliable. You can deposit and withdraw your money at your convenience. If Sportsbook is not available yet in your state, it's a possibility. Don't forget about the DraftKings Fantasy app. They are offering millions of dollars in total prizes every single week. Got to do it, people. One thing you want to do is go to the link in this description of this video here on YouTube. You can go to the Sportsbook app and they're expanding. They're adding more states seemingly every single kind of month. But you want to go check it out. Make sure you use code Cheesehead. That's code Cheesehead, and you can get up to $1,000 in free credits. That's what you want. You want to do that. There's zero question about it. All right, fine, folks. I see you in the chat. What's going on? We got all sorts of super chats coming up here. Nuclear Family, thanks for the super chat. I'm going to be at the game this Sunday. Hope to run into you at the game and get a picture. When at the game, do you study it or just enjoy the vibe? I'm mostly just an insane, stupid fan. But sometimes it'll kind of depend on where I'm sitting. If I'm down really kind of close in the bowl, like say right behind the bleachers or whatever, then I kind of really enjoy looking at the line play. But if I'm up high in like all 22 view, I do like seeing how safeties are rotating, the coverages and things like that. That shit you just can't help. But for the most part, I'm just screaming my head off like a normal fan. Landon, thanks for the super chat. Going to my first Packers game on Sunday, what advice do you have for me on what I'm allowed to bring in, etc.? Thanks, Go Pack Go. Well, what do you want to bring in? Don't bring any food or beverages. I'll tell you that. They want to sell you that stuff at a markup. That's the whole game plan. Bring in. Wear warm clothes. I mean, if you have Landon, if you have a young lady accompanying you, make sure she's following the rules for bags. They have to be clear. If you bring anything, you can't bring a purse that you can't see through. You gotta have a clear bag. Lambeau, Packers have it all laid out on their website. But other than that, I don't know. What are you trying to bring? You're trying to bring like a blowtorch, chainsaw? What are you trying to bring in? What do you need other than yourself and your lungs full of air to say "Go Pack Go"? But yeah, you should be fine. Dave, thanks for the super chat. I've been out of it. Is Hicks healthy? Dude can wreck games. Yeah, he's been out in and out of the lineup all year for the Bears. Obviously, Mack has been out, but Hicks has been. I didn't see the injury report for the Bears yesterday, just the Packers. But I'm going in assuming he's going to play, and then if he doesn't, it's a pleasant surprise. But even if he is playing banged up, you can see how he still affects the game. He did that last year all the way through the point where then he had to sit out because he got hurt again during the game. But yeah, I'm with you, man. He absolutely wrecks games. No question. Banky is the GOAT. The GOAT. Can't bring in a bear trap? Nope. Nope. Not at all. Nagler minimalist confirmed. I just don't understand what you're bringing in. What are you going camping? Like, what do you bring? You want to bring a satellite? Like, what are you bringing into a stadium? It's all everything you need is in there. They sell you food. They sell you beer. They play football, music, video. They have places where you can, relieve yourself. Like, I don't know. What are you bringing in? Maybe a sign. Are you trying to bring in a sign? Because that I might understand. Now the Packers lay that out on their website. I think it has to be below a certain dimension as far as how big it can be, and it can't have any like 3D things protruding from it. Maybe that's what you're trying to bring. If you're trying to bring in a sign that says, Cheesehead TV is awesome, that's great, man. I'm with that. But other than that, what are you bringing in? And why does that make me a minimalist? That just makes me kind of a realist, right? I mean, everything is in the stadium. What do you have to bring in other than yourself and some clothes? I don't know, man. That's just weird to me. There we go. Somebody's got it. Landon, there. He's there again. Landon. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the clarification. My bad. I was meaning like a blanket or a hand warmer. Blankets, hand warmers, good to go. Whatever you bring, just sit down on defense. Brandy's the best. I love it. Bring lots of money. See, now Dan knows what's up. Yes, that is certainly something you should bring as much as you can. Chris, thanks for the super chat. Still don't fully understand why you can't bring a football into any stadium. Could be a bomb, man. It could be a tracking device for the aliens to come and start their invasion. I don't know. You should be able to, but yeah, I'm with you. Ed, thanks for the super chat. My mantra since the 90s, win 10 games, beat the Bears, and anything after that is icing on the cake. That's a pretty good outlook on life right there, Ed. I'm with it. I like it. I'm down with it. Why does Goody not get respect for considering the team? I think you mean like constructing the team, Callum. I think he does in certain corners of the world, but yeah, publicly, nationally, it's all about Aaron Rodgers, man. That whole narrative that was driven this summer, nobody wants to kind of, maybe we were wrong. Like, it's all about, it's just because they have Aaron Rodgers. Nothing else. It doesn't matter the moves, whether you bring Douglas, Devondre Campbell, the things he's done, the draft picks he's had that are panning out and playing well. Like, none of that matters. It's all about Aaron Rodgers, especially in a national narrative, right? But the real ones, we know. We know what a good job he's done. But I hear you, Callum. It is annoying. Akeem Hicks, ankle, limited participation. It's always something with Akeem. Nuclear Family, thanks for the super chat. How do I respond if fans say sit down? It happened. How do I respond if fans say? I try to be very diplomatic about it at first. Like, especially on third down when they're on defense. Like, I'm getting up on third down on defense. I don't give a flying fuck. Like, that's why I cannot wait to wear my new Cheesehead TV sweatshirt that says, don't tell me to sit down on the back of it. I mean, for the most part, like if it's someone who's into the game and like I am and does stand up a lot, then great. I'm going to town. I don't care. But if it is like, say, someone older who like, would prefer I sit, I'll probably acquiesce for most of the game. But I will always tell them, like, third down defense, I got to get up. And more if you've got a good rapport throughout the game, you're not a dick about it, then they're cool. Like, people just get so kind of regimented about it. I think that's kind of the problem on both sides. But yeah, if they're dicks about it, man, keep standing. Fuck that. I'm fine having like a back and forth, a tete-a-tete, if you will. Everybody comes to the game differently. I understand that. But, there are some tenets to my religion, and one of them is I stand up on third down when the Packers are on defense. Sorry. If you have a problem with that, you can talk to my Lord and Savior, Curly Lambeau. Otis, thanks for the super chat. We're starting to get healthy at the right time. Otis, glimmers. We got Jair back on the practice field there, just ever so slightly. I mean, he's only doing individual work, so hopefully. The problem is, of course, now you get these guys starting, hopefully, maybe to come back, and now you got Cobb hurt. Like, it's the NFL, man. It's never ending. But hopefully, yes. Oh, please. I tell you what, I'd rather be in the Packers situation than where the Ravens are. I mean, they got like 16 people on IR. They just lost Humphrey for the year. Like, it's never ending in Baltimore. Alex, thanks for the super chat. Finally, frozen tundra atmosphere in Moscow, -13 degrees Celsius. There you go. There you go. I know. It's like today, this morning here in New York, it was finally cold enough where I could almost, I saw a little breath when I went to take Olive to school. So finally getting there. Although, this is crazy true. Saturday here in New York, I'm going to be in Green Bay, but Saturday here in New York, it's going to be 75 degrees. What? This whole world going to shit, man. Going to shit. Packers covering this weekend. I believe so, Jimmy. I know they're favored by a lot, but that's a good spot for you to go to the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Put your money where your mouth is. Make a little scratch. Do it, people. They should run these Packers dailies on WBAY at 3 a.m. That's outstanding. I love it. I'll pitch it to them. That's great. What was funny is that we were talking to iHeart when they were getting the Milwaukee gig to be the flagship for the Packers Radio Network. We started talking about doing kind of re-airs of Carry the G with AJ on some local television stations. And then we would go, they would be full Wayne's World at that point, except the studio's a little too nice for Wayne's World. But slowly but surely, the Cheesehead TV media empire is infiltrating Wisconsin, people. And 3 a.m. WBAY Packers dailies are on the map. I cannot wait to make that happen. That's great. All right, everybody. I'm going to have to get going. I can't thank you enough for hanging out, talking Packers each and every day, Monday through Friday, right here on the Cheesehead TV social channels. Please do me a favor. I usually say hit like, hit subscribe. That's fine if you do. Great, gross, greatly appreciated. But please go to the description of this video on YouTube. Find the link where you can donate to the Own Hunger Week campaign. We are just over $6,000 in, 6,822, so almost to 7,000. We've provided 27,288 meals, almost 30,000 meals. That's you guys have done that. Let's keep it going, please. Go to that link, donate, or you can text Cheesehead to 41444. That's 41444. Every little bit helps. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll be back later this evening with some extra cheese after practice and after we hear from everybody. In the meantime, please tell your friends, tell your family. Cheesehead TV. We're devoted to the Green Bay Packers fans worldwide. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Go Pack Go.